What's happening, guys? Morning. Welcome to stream, everyone. How's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm trying to get things started a bit early today. See if it works. And let's get rid of this. Right, how are we all doing, first of all? Right, so yesterday I left with a few trades. I just want to update you on that. This one, so basically we traded this MRK yesterday. Pretty much everybody took it, I think. I started out quite early, 81 23s, 25s, and then added around 80, under 81 basically, and then took few partials out, and I re-added back on the rejection of the 200 and VWAP, and then it just was taking such a long time, and I had to leave here somewhere when I was trading here, and I updated on the plan with the guys, but as I was watching it on the side, I just couldn't take it. It was just too slow, and I had to take it. I think somewhere here. It was around 80, 27s, 25, somewhere there. It might have been here actually. So yeah, that was a really good trade actually. Looking back at it, really decent gains on that. And then we had another one running, PLTR, a similar scenario, but this one was a slow fader. It just took us such a long time to hit that 2350s. I think I got, yeah, somewhere here. So just again, I really was expecting a little bit of a bigger and much more momentum based push down, which never came. So on the break of that 20 EMA, I got out. Again, you know, quite a decent move from 24s, under 24s to 23.55s, around 40 cents move. For a risk that we were only risking about, I would say, what was our risk on it? About 15 cents, I believe. Yeah, for a 15 cents risk, about 40 cents profit. I'll take that any day. So that's the update for those two trades that I had to leave early. I hope you did something from those trades, guys. Whatever the case, you should have had a winner on those two. With that being said, let's go ahead with our watch list. Morning, Jay. Morning, Jessica. How's it going, guys? And let's look at Bbig. Bbig is popping again. We were trading yesterday at around 5s. Is popping up to 6s now. On Bbig, I don't know, guys. I mean, it could pop up, but I think I don't know, maybe it's my nature, but it's just a bit too pacific. What is it? Pessimist about it. That 6 area could be a crucial area to watch. If it starts to fade off of 6s, then I could definitely think that. I mean, I'm thinking to fade this off to the gap fill. That's what I'm thinking. But we gotta watch the volume. Quite a bit of volume coming in, so we can't ignore that for sure. So, you know, if you're gonna trade this, just be careful with Bbig, because it is a previous runner, as you can clearly see, and a lot of people know about Bbig. So if anything that pops up could bring a lot of players. So when there's a lot of players in certain stock, it could be overcrowded, and I just don't like to trade overcrowded stocks. It's really hard to have an edge on those kind of stock. For example, ZENE. Past few days it's been horrible. You know, you can't trade this. This was a gapper here and gapper here. It was just horrible. Like, you know, so and these days it's been happening quite a lot as well because of the manipulation and the games being played by market makers and, you know, slightly bigger money. It's been kind of difficult to really sort of play these. They used to provide some really decent gains, especially for me. But you know, these days I'm a bit careful on the gappers when it does gap up and then starts to hold. I'm gonna be extremely careful on short. But most of these I'll think of shorts if it starts to fade off. But they have to confirm properly first, guys. So that's the plan with Bbig Neuro fader. Just like yesterday, I see the same sort of same sort of feel, just like a LMFA. In fact, even weaker because the volume isn't there and it's already fading off now. The trade was around here on the break of the even you know close to tens, under tens was the trade, but that was pre-market. So if you've taken it, well done. This I'm thinking at least nines fade off, easily achievable on that. I'm not really sort of positive on this unless it brings huge volume and it has to be massive and starts breaking above tens. So that 10 area would be crucial on this. Let's see what it does. This zone here. Right, that's pretty much it. On this one, if I want this to be carrying on, it has to be breaking the pre-market highs, guys. Otherwise, I wouldn't take this seriously as a long bias trade. So where's my? I'm losing it. Morning, Josh. How's it going, man? Welcome. So I need this to be breaking 640s for me to take it seriously for a long side. At the moment, as I said, I'm short biased on it for a fade off. That's pretty much the gappers. We've got Voyager. Yesterday's gapper and still holding. Yesterday didn't fade off, so it held this gap, which means it you can't ignore the fact that yesterday it held so much pressure to the downside. Every bigger pop was getting shorted at, but it started to hold. So take it a bit seriously and don't start shorting it on the front side. You know, I would definitely say to wait for it if you're going to short it, but I would definitely say this has some potential to run a bit as well. So over the break of 420s, keep an eye on this. Maybe for a quick scalp on the long side. Don't expect too much. Well, actually, you know what? You can never say that, especially for a stock like this that's hold this gap up. So we'll see. But I don't really mind shorting it to the fade off as well, guys. So anything that provides, I will take it on that. Our intraday price action was yesterday was horrible on this. Again, it's very similar sort of scene, very similar feel to Xenon. Sorry, I call it Zen. That's pretty much yesterday's gapper. Yeah, SPY. I'm just gonna discuss the SPY at the moment. Solid. I know what you mean. Solid. It's SPY is due for a bounce and also a continuation of the move up. It's already done its usual retracement. In fact, it's one of the biggest retracement we had for quite some time, and it's taking its time. Now the retracement straight away might not come today, so SPY could either do. It's already gapped up quite a bit, guys, like 439 from 434s, right? We are hitting that 440 level. I don't really think it has that much strength to actually carry on and take out the 440s. So what I mean by that is it's gonna try to attempt a gap fade to the downside. Although yes, there's a bounce is due. The bounce came yesterday, and we pretty much I'm expecting two things from SPY. One is a range bound move between 440s and the gap fade, the gap fill, 4435, 435. If that's the case, we could have some range. But usually in these kind of days as well, we might get a really tiny range day as well. Watch out for that. If that's the case, trying to avoid the big names like Aapl, Tesla, Snap, and all that. So you want to make sure that if a SPY is going to be trending, then make sure it gets taken, the highs and lows gets taken out either way. That's when you decide like, okay, this might be a trending day. So for example, yesterday, right about here, um, you know, this was the highs. It takes it out, comes back in, takes it out, comes back in. So basically, cause kind of respecting that high of day. At this point, I will probably not look for anything major on the large caps, mid caps, and then it actually took out, right, right there. Now that's when you decide, like, okay, this is about to do something, and then you can start to look for major sort of large caps and mid caps. But anything before that would be a bit risking it, and pretty much 50-50 thing, which I don't like to do. Anyways, guys, that's the plan with the mid cap and large caps. But rest, guys, I put Grom, GROM. This is also looks like one of those pumps after CEI. So it'll be interesting to see if this continues. A break of 5 might bring in some. As you can see, yesterday it did that pump and dump in one day, guys. That's you see this. You see this shape here? That's actually typical your pump and dump. Um, I don't know whether I should draw this. You know what I mean? It's not very clear, but you know what I mean. So that's what the whole pattern is, and the price action is showing that as well. So pump and dump, and then today I don't know whether that's going to continue. If it does, then you can, if you're an experienced trader, guys, you can keep an eye on this as well. This could provide something, but if you're not, try to not touch it. STC, yesterday was the plan to break that 6. If the 6 breaks and then it can carry on, it did. It gave us quite a bit of opportunities later down the line as well. We didn't take it because we were busy with other trades as well. So it's bringing some volume as well. It could be the start of another move. Today I don't expect too much from it, but there could be a upside move as well, or maybe a little bit of a pullback, then move up. We'll see. And PLTR yesterday, just in the middle of nowhere at the moment, guys, gapping up a little bit. I really don't know about this. I'm gonna take it out of the watch list, because if I'm about 50-50 on anything, I just take it off. Lcid, Lucid, gapping up today. Yesterday was a bounce day. I actually okay. I was expecting kind of like a bigger bounce and going into this range, which today is doing. So we're talking about right here. So it's back in that range again. So it could be hard to trade. Lucid could be hard to trade, guys, unless we have some really trending action on it. AFRM quite strong daily, as you can see. The second day continuation could happen. Watch this, guys. Keep an eye on AFRM. This should and could be our main watch if it starts to trend up, take out 134s, 135s, and start trading above. That's what I'm thinking on that. AMC, not really keen on it. It's been really tough to trade AMC. I just will think twice before taking it, unless it brings in with something like this, some trending action. Right at the open, guys, very difficult. Try to not touch it. I think what it's been doing is lately, after around lunchtime, it starts to bring in some volume. It's done that quite a few times, so watch that. This could be a PM trade, not AM. So if I can show you, you see here, guys, after lunchtime, it brings in some volume. Same thing happened yesterday as well. Boom. So watch it. I'm doing the same thing as well. Not AM watch, PM watch. DNA has been this is some sort of a Twitter by one of those research firms. So it got beaten up badly because of that. This could provide something as well for a short opportunity. And then we have MRK. I'm still keeping an eye on it for maybe oh wow, it's gapping up, so this could be interesting. But anyways, very close to the open. I'm just gonna leave for about 2 minutes. That's my ritual. I'll be back in about 2 minutes, maybe after the open, guys. That's the watch list. We'll keep an eye on those and see if something provides us some decent opportunities. Look at that. MRK. So MRK looks to be regaining its move downs. It's actually trading at 82. Might be the more it trades higher, the more I'm interested actually for shorts. So hopefully it starts to hold that 82s. Right, see you guys. Alright guys. Alright. So what's running? Morning, Andrew. SDC, yes, SDC is running. Good eye, good eye. Lovely. SDC is rejecting, so yeah. What's the daily level? 660s, 670s, around that area is our daily level. So keep an eye on SDC, guys. If it does pop up to that level, then we could have something there. SDC, keep an eye on it. Alright, SDC. Yep. Okay, so we are keeping an eye on SDC, guys, and just give it a few more bars. If the momentum is quite fast or strong on it, it might not give us a few bars, but I'm willing to wait because I like to wait after the open about at least 5 minutes or so. So this is gonna be just on time. Just watching it. Right, SPY is climbing higher and starting to make us move. I will keep an eye on SPY, and it's starting to have a little bit of a trend going, so quite strong as well. But I still think it's just it's due for a fade off. I still think it's due for a fade off. My level on SPY is 440, so watch UVXY at that level. UVXY. So UVXY is dropping on this. Hopefully, it's gonna hit about, I would say, 2150s when it starts hitting that 40 level. So you want to match that up with UVXY if you have if you like to trade that. So looking at SPY and also UVXY, I might even look at this UVXY long in a while. Looks interesting. Right, I might start STC guys right here, 650, but I'm starting small guys. Just understand that I'm starting small, and I'm gonna be adding on the sort of basically um, if it hits that 660, let's look at STC. STC I'm started already here, 650s, and if it starts to go around this level here, pop up to this level, I'll add to it, guys. That's the plan. And it's a bigger stop. I'm talking about 670s, maybe even over 670s, but I've already started, guys. So we'll see. And what else are we looking at? So that's your SPY's rejection from the 2150s. Come on. So I'm just gonna wait up on SDC. This is what I meant by need to see that pop coming in, and this has some volume, so just be careful. I'm still small on it, quite small. I can hold off until it starts to break above 670s and then starts to trade. I want to see how it does over the VWAP and the 670 area, and if it starts to hold, then I'll get out. Where is my Bbig? Right, yeah, Bbig is washing. Bbig could be something decent later on. So I'm still watching SDC. Now remember, it's a strong stock, so I'm gonna probably exit here, guys, because if I need this bar to close, hopefully it's not gonna be one of those parabolic moves. I need this stock. Okay, this is closed, so I'm gonna exit on the close. Sorry, on the break of the 677s now. On the break of 677s, I will be out of STC. Really, like small position, because I know that was a starter and it's a chase. 650 around that area. I will have to wait. CLID not clean. Lucid. Lucid. Yeah, I was looking at it. It wasn't clean enough for me. Yeah, you're right. Lucid wasn't clean enough, and this sort of price action tends to bring a bit of more reversal. So this now here, 677 stop is kind of ideal now, because it's already rejected from the yesterday's close, and now if it starts to take out, it could be strong, guys. Then we look for longs only, because it's already shown that it's strong, so we can't risk getting involved in that reversal. Let's see. Yep, yep, I'm out. Right. So it's not much of a loser for me. That's just very small. It looks quite big, but yeah, it was a starter. I really want this to be staying above 6 over here. If it starts to stay above it, it could be actually long opportunity. So we'll see. We shall see. But it has to make sure it breaks that at least 6. I'll definitely say 7s. 695 7s. And then we can look to long it. Because we have some room. Right? So. Let's have a look. Right, so as you can see, guys, on SPY, we are having trouble at around 40 level, right? For 40. Now, that's crucial level. It could be on and off of that level. Just remember that could be a strong level for it to show some fade, bring in some selling pressure. So I'm watching that level. If it starts to break above and starts trending above it, then I will look to maybe long opportunities on bigger names like Apple, Tesla, things like that. It hasn't broken yet. In my opinion, it has to be staying above and break it. AFRM, interesting. Oh, AFRM, dude, 132 under 132. I missed it, guys. I missed it. Yeah, AFRM is coming back up to that level. Let's see if it holds. Also, AFRM is quite a strong stock, guys. I would rather wait for this to actually take out the lows. Once it does, then that means that the continuation isn't coming. Uh, what it can do is it could just this could be initial chop and then it starts to go with the momentum, which is to the upside. So I'll be a bit careful on it. Looks interesting though, under 132 with the tight risk, but I'm just gonna leave it for a while. Yep, there it goes. 132 got hit. Right, guys. So SDC has taken me out. SDC has taken me out, and then it's actually not dropping. What I would do on this one is if it starts to hold this area here, guys, 665, 660s, and it starts to creep back up, then I will look to long it as well, guys. SDC. At the moment, I'm looking for longs as long as that's holding. Now, if it doesn't hold, if this level doesn't hold, then again, it could be something short. Yeah, you gotta be able to sort of filter out the bad trades. In this case, Lucid as well. That's what I mentioned. Like, I just don't like the price action. This is usually it brings reversals or chop, which we would have been stopped out of. So we missed quite a few bad trades out there, which is good. That's what we want. Bbig, guys, could be interesting for just a slow fader. I expected that from it anyways. That 6 level was yeah, the entry was here, guys. Just pre-market was the entry, to be honest. I'm expecting a bit of a bigger bounce now. Try to not chase it if you can. Just hold off for a bigger pullback, sorry, bigger retracement towards the VWAP, and then maybe. Not very clean. All right, let's have a look at SDC. Whether it wants to break that high 680s, and if this is holding nicely, guys, then that means SDC could be attempting to break the highs here. We'll see. Interesting. Quite a bit of volume. Volume is getting lower, and this is an attempt to break that. Okay, it looks weak to me. It looks weak. I don't know why I say that, but you know, if I look at the daily, it's strong, but looking at the intraday, looks weak. But 671 breaks, it could be possible long. Yeah, I feel like today SPY is gonna be one of those days, choppy days. SPY. So just keep an eye on that. And Bbig, 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 Bbig. Bbig breaks this 200 EMA, comes back and attempts to break it back out. It didn't, so there could be something here, but I think it's still a bit early. It could be still early, but you can start slow. I usually would like this break of the 200 and stay holding below it for like few bars, few candles, and then wait for that attempt to break the 200. So exactly, this is what I mean. Like when it does start to attack and reject from it, that's your entry. Your stop could be just over the break of the 200 or around 570. It's very tight risk, extremely tight risk. Guys, I might try SDC for a short here. 566 for a short, 566 for a short, SDC, another short. Sorry, 666, 666. Where are you, SDC? Right here. Sorry, let's just duplicate this. 666 was here. Stop again, similar areas that the original. This needs to take out the highs. Now I'm risking high of day. Again, quite small stop. I would say about, what is it, 15 cents, 17 cents. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on Bbig as well, guys. Bbig. You see, this is kind of difficult. Right now, there's no trade on it. When it comes to 200, right? When it comes to 200, just remember, we didn't see that red bar coming in. We didn't see that confirmation, right? But I was expecting a little bit of a bigger pullback. So if it does give us that bigger pullback towards 585s, there could be a shorting opportunity there. This is the zone I'm looking at. So if it does come back up to that zone, I'll start looking into shorts as well. But if it does start to hang underneath the 200, there might be another short opportunity there. So it depends what it does. We just have to wait, guys. Now, On SDC, I expect a breakdown very quickly. If it doesn't, I might even get out here, guys. I might be a little bit quick on the exit because this is a crucial area here. It needs to break that 660 and stay below it. If it doesn't, then it could be holding that VWAP and starts creeping back up. In that case, I'm not going to stay in it to see that happen. So I'm watching it really, really closely. All right, James. Take it easy. It's a good thing you're leaving it. Leave it alone if that's the case. That's a clear sign that you shouldn't be trading today. See you tomorrow, James. Okay. Alright, this is what I mean by STC. Yep, that's what I want. Okay, now you need to stay below STC. Right? Sorry, let's not forget about this, because sometimes I do. So as long as it's staying under that 660, I'm quite okay with this. 660 around the daily level, 665s, 670s, around that area is the daily level. And also over here there was a little this tight consolidation I was afraid of. Yeah, that's breaking now. That's a good sign for our shorts now. Looking decent. No, Lucid wasn't clean at all. No, I just don't like to. No, it doesn't matter what it does. It wasn't clean. This is what I mean by SPY, guys. It's just that 440 pops up. Now it seems like it wants to take that out, guys. If that's the case, then we could have a trending market as well. So just keep an eye on that 440 level if it does. In fact, in this case now it has to be breaking above for high of day really. So SPY is really attempting to break that. So that's the zone we're looking at. It needs to break that for us to say that yes, market is trending. By the way, who stayed in MRK yesterday and got something from it and PLTR? Anybody? Or you guys just exited with the break even? You wussed out. Right? Yeah, it seems like SPY wants to continue breaking that 440. Still hasn't yet. I want to see it trading above. This could be good for my. Well, it is good, obviously. I might take a long again. I might add to my position on Aapl 143. Let me just see, guys. Yeah, I've added to my position, guys. That's a swing trade, guys. Just wanna give you an update on my swing trade, which was from 140. So I've taken quite a bit on it. I'm just loading in some more. See what happens. Still early. I would definitely say still early, but on the break of 143.70s, that's when it'll be confirmed. Okay, now STC, is it gonna give us something or is it just gonna chop around? Now, for me to have a decent trade on it, it's just over 6's hits. I am quite good. Next, the partial on this will be low of day for sure, guys. The first partial will be low of day from this trade here. Our trade now, stop is over that VWAP, over the 675s. So if that's the case, then I want this to pop 665s, 663s. Okay, let's go. On SDC, I am trying to add here, guys. 652s. Come on. 652s. Okay, 652s I've added on SDC. Sorry. 652s I've added, and this way I've actually I'm okay because my stop is already lowered down, so I'm fine. I can handle that. So I just need the lows to get taken out. I might take some out at the lows, but I'm gonna watch it closely. If it starts to push down and bring on some weakness, then I'll hold on to it a little bit longer. Yeah, SPY is definitely looking to that SPY might be a long as well. UVXY might be short here, but usually shorts don't work on UVXY that much, but SPY for sure. And Aapl we took long anyways. There's your short long here, under 440 is your stop. Yeah. Okay, the volume came in, but that price needs to follow up now. It just needs to follow up. If the volume comes in or stays stable like this, then price might follow up. In that case, the low gets hit. That means it's gonna look good, which is it's doing right now. Lovely. I feel good about the STC, guys. What do you think? Oh, did we miss Bbig? No. I was kind of waiting for a bigger pullback. Now this is better, guys, for our 200 EMA setup, which I just posted, by the way. Let me just do some self promotion. I've just posted that video on 200 EMA. Hopefully that makes more clear sense on the rules. And so basically this is very similar to the one I discussed in the video. It's attacking that, bouncing off it, and then finally it will break with some force, but we want that attack back to 200. We'll wait up on this, guys. Looks good. Freaking elf. Lucid, come on, man. You do this and then you do this clean move. Look at this move. Just horrible. Even here was just horrible, but now you're trying to do some decent move here. I'm kind of like married to a Lucid, guys. I have been hitting Lucid for really some decent days. Every single day I've been hitting really decent moves on it. That's why I'm a bit jealous when it goes away from me without me. But you can't marry the stock, can you? Like, that's why I left her alone, because she was being a jerk. Right, here we go. Here we go. SPY. Anybody took SPY, by the way? When I mentioned here. And what do we have? We've got pivot point here, 440.66, and then 441. Quite a bit of room. 441.50. Lovely. Looks good. Looks good. Loving it. Not too happy with, well, really actually expected bounces coming from STC anyways. This was to be expected that the lows, as long as it's staying under these levels here, we're okay. The more it attacks the lows, the more its chance. And when it does that way, it's gonna wash a bit faster than it would here. So I might keep a limit order just before 638 for my partial, just in case if it does wash and I'm not watching it properly. Let's go Apple. I don't know whether I should be sharing some swing ideas. I should be, right? Oh, damn you, Bbig. You didn't really give us a chance over the pullback. Well, kind of bit. I don't like this price action. It's just, yes, it's a fade off, but just don't like it for my setups. But I would have definitely taken anything popping up to this zone here. Just didn't get to it, that's all. Go SPY. Go baby. After like a month or so, I want to see. I want to discuss that the entry at 140 for a swing idea. After a month or so, we'll see where it goes on Apple. Right, 140 idea. So hopefully it's not gonna come back to it, but I think this might be the start of another move up, in my opinion. Which I am quite happy about. Sorry, I didn't check Grom. Don't like the price action on Grom at all, but heavily manipulated, it seems like. If you're gonna take longs on it, it's gotta be really massive stop. We're talking if you take it now, maybe 480 stop, even that. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it and until it starts breaking above and starts trading over the high of days. High of day gets taken out, starts trading above. It could run. It has potential to run because seems like it's being pumped again. So keep an eye on over 540 on GROM, over 540s. Come on, Apple, let's do this, baby. Look at my Apple go. Look at my Apple go. Right, so on SDC, it's curling back up, volume coming in. Gotta be a bit careful on this. STC, we've gotta be careful. Yeah, if I was you on Bbig, I would have waited because the whole idea was a bigger bounce coming in. So I would have waited because the risk wasn't much on it anyways. You know, if you had taken anything here, you should have waited for the VWAP. Because that was the main area that we wanted it to bounce because there's a lot of confluence of resistance there. So STC is popping back up again, which I don't like from the lows. Now I want to see how it reacts around that 665 again. So on the break and the close above the VWAP, I'll get out. So chances are it might be somewhere here or somewhere here, it doesn't matter, just on the break of that VWAP. The volume coming in, that's the issue with me. So this is not a normal pullback, it's actually, it could be a reversal. That's what I'm afraid of, so I might even exit early for a break even. But the problem is I can't really not rely on these levels. I need to make sure these levels are also given a chance to work. So we'll see. We can't just be premature about it. Yeah, on Bbig, yeah, its potential is big. On Bbig, as I mentioned, it could be like a big slow drifter along the gap fill. So massive potential there. It's coming up. So offers are being lifted and the bids are coming in on STC, but also bids are getting hit as well. So there's some sort of a fight going on here. Just want to make sure that offers are holding, which right now it is. Okay, that's a good sign. Right, bids lift, come on. 656 lift, come on. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, get hit. You need to get hit quite heavily though. 656 and then 655s. Yep. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Come on, STC. Come on. Offers need to come down, push down. Yeah. Yep. 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 Look at that. Don't need to look at the chart. Look at the level too. 650s. Now 650 is going to be a problem as well again. We'll see what it does. 650s are holding, as you can see. 651s are holding up. No, they're not. Okay, that's a good thing. Let's go. I think I'm okay with this trade. So now our risk is quite tight on it. That low is still gonna hold. That's a big level there. It washed up to that 645s and it's coming with force. I think I should have added here, guys. I really should have added it under 655s. The way it was trading, level 2 was just screaming weakness basically. Just want to make sure that I'm not really sort of doing it earlier on. 645 needs to get taken out, which is doing that. 640, sorry. Yeah, it's screaming weakness, guys. Just need that. I might even add here on the break of 640s. We'll see. It needs to break the low though. There's quite a lot of bids at just under 640. There's quite a lot of bids. So we'll watch that. Let's go, baby. SDC. I really want this to break my first partial around 637s. Again, if it does wash really quickly, I will be out for my first partial. Just waiting on that. Just in case. There we go. Alright, let's see. Ooh, 638. 638. 30 ace. I'm sticking to. I'm not taking anything out yet, guys. Because bids are getting hit, but it's coming back up very strongly though. I might. 639. I'm taking some out there. 639s. In hindsight, obviously, there it goes. Son of a gun. No worries. For my style of trading, just a little bit early. Just a little bit early, the partial, but it's not much of a partial anyways. So it's fine. This is the thing with trading, you know. Sometimes you're not happy when you're green as well. Anybody still in it? SDC. Anybody in it still? Nice one. Awesome stuff. Well done. So this one has potential, guys. SDC. There it goes. Okay. Oh, you were in it, but I think you some of us might have gotten like this one got chopped up, and then they didn't take the second entry. Um, so this, I mean, it depends how you guys trade, but make sure you understand if you're gonna be trading with a bigger stop, you wanna go in with very small size on this. That was my plan. I'm okay with that trade. It doesn't really, you know, do anything to my, not much to hurt me. But if I was full on size, I would have stopped out here, somewhere here. I wouldn't be all the way there. So you must understand that concept before you actually start taking every single trade as the same number. Because this was early. I did mention it was early, guys. It was early. It could pop, ideally to this area here, but it just did a bit more than I expected. But you gotta respect the 200, guys. Look at that. You know, that's why I keep on just preaching about 200. I don't know. I think 200 indicator should pay me. I just every single day I preach about it. Yeah, FB would have worked out. Anything like, guys, if the SPY is moving around, if the SPY has volatility, and especially around this level here, that 40 got rejected, attacked, and then finally decided to break. In fact, there was a trade on SPY and also on Aapl at the same time. So I took Aapl here. Let me check where I took it. Around, I think over here. I might be wrong on it, but just around here. So long. Right there. But this is, you know, this is adding to my swing idea anyways, so I haven't checked Facebook, but what is it doing? Is it really, oh, it's relative weakness. I didn't know. That's not good. Okay, so there was there a setup? Maybe not, but there was a setup there though. Facebook, yeah. There was a setup there, but our STC is doing decent. Let's go, STC. Let's go, baby. You can do it. $631. 630s. I want to take some out here as well, guys. 631s. 631. I want to take some out. Just have a feeling that I want to take some out. Sometimes I have to go with my feeling. Yeah, I just took it off here. It's just I might be early. Sometimes I am early on these, but you know, usually it should be now after this partial. It should be 620. That's the area I would watch for a second partial, right? But I took it out because I was in heavy on it. So yeah, yep. AMC, come on, solid. Haven't you been hurt by AMC quite? uh, you tell. uh, all right, let's have a look. Hmm. AMC. No, I'm leaving it alone. By the way, Bbig, this is exactly what I meant by like a all-day fader, fade off to close the gap. It's already done it. Too late. I'm not looking for anything now. It's done its thing. It could, might as well go up and hit attack the view up now. So it's too late on a Bbig. But there was definitely opportunities, but it just missed it. Not very clean though, I must admit. Not very clean opportunities. Neuro, where's Jay? Is Jay watching this? Um, really, mm, the R the RR is not that there, but it could be a potential short here. And for J, there was another one I was gonna mention. I don't know whether. Ah, yes, this is your style, isn't it? Yeah. The trade was, to be honest, the trade was pre-market. Yeah, trade was pre-market, and I hope you traded it well, which I'm sure you have. Yep. How do I know that? Guys, don't think that me and Jay have some sort of private conversation. No, we don't at all. I just know that how he trades. Pretty similar, similar to what I do. Uh, 630 zone for SDC 630 zone. Yeah. There's a bit of a congestion going on, but it's getting ready for some sort of a move. Uh, this looks good. I'm not worrying about this actually. If it does start to congest here but not do much, the chance of this going down is quite high. So my exit here might be a bit too early. That's what I'm feeling like. At the moment, it looks really decent. But that's my thought. Yeah, insider. We gotta shush about it. Yeah. Yeah, I think one of the uh, quicker, I don't know, like when it comes to progress, I think Jay has been one of the quick, progressive guys. The ones that have done really decent when it comes to making their trading much better. I like to see that because you tend to notice, right? Progress is there. Hard work is behind all that progress. So you took it. Okay, if you took it, looks good. Well done. Well done. I just couldn't. Yeah, I mean, if you've taken small, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Right. So we are looking at STC still, um, obviously waiting on it. I've taken quite a bit as well. So I have like 50%, 50% remaining. Still, 50% could be good enough for me if it does go to, let's say, sixes. I really don't expect it to go to six, but I'm just hoping. Six. I think 620 is stretching it. Oh, Grom. Okay, I was mentioning that it's ready. Yeah, it looks like this is coming in now. The volume is coming in. Yep, yep. It could do something today. It's got that look, guys. It's got that look. But on those six areas, 590s, 95s, and then 650s, it's gonna get heavily shorted. So again, a lot of games manipulation will be on it. Uh, yeah, you know, if you hadn't taken it here when it was doing this congestion, I think I would have waited. There you go. You see, I would have waited until 520, 620s, maybe here even like better 625s, quarters, no, quarters, 625s. So that's what I would have done if you hadn't taken it like me earlier. But if you saw this congestion, that's a good sign, right? But anyways, look, from I don't know whether where you started from, but 630 is a really decent partial for look for a $6 stock, guys. We're talking from my average 30 cents. Come on, all right. Oh, awesome, awesome, nice, 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 nice. I I really wanted to add here because I saw that you know tape was just clearly not over here. It wasn't very clear. On this part, it was very clear. In fact, on this one as well, you could kind of preempt the momentum to the downside. I wanted to add it, but I was already I was already in more than full, so I couldn't really sort of risk uh, you know just have to be very consistent with my risk levels. Let's go 520s, sorry 620s. I'll be taking some more out and then leaving some runner. Let's go, baby. Let's go. What's my Aapl doing? Is my Aapl doing alright? Yep, it's fine. What's our SPY doing? Ooh, SPY slowly creeping up. Looking a bit heavy though on SPY. This area could bring a little bit of a pullback. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I had one STC AMC. Yeah, yeah. Me too. Uh, Nobody caught this. Okay. Um, by the way, solid. This is also one of those, right? target is hit. And then let's have a look at Bbig. Yeah, just a slow drift down. On this pullback towards the 200 EMA, you want to watch how it respects that 200 EMA. Plus, we've got that opening range, so that could be an area where it's going to start to fade off of. As you can see, these pivot points are just holding it up. There's nothing else apart from these, or maybe even there is a daily level though. That's the thing. Yeah, there's a daily level there, 540. Yeah, it's just not worth it. AMC's just been a headache lately. It's just really not worth it unless it starts to look. It was really fun. I think me and Jay started trading this right here, starting from here. There was nobody in the stream apart from Jay and some other people, few others, but we started trading it here every single day almost, and we did well, really well. But it's just running out of that steam when it comes to momentum. Really, I feel like I want to take it out as well from my watch list, but if I do that, that's when it's gonna move. So no. Alright, let's have a look at our SDC. Before that, DNA. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore DNA on the side. Like this is looking also decent on SDC. When it does wash under this, I just expect a little bit of a more than 620. So I'm waiting on SDC to do something here. You can definitely bring your stop if you're aggressive on the stop. Maybe over 640s. Over 640s. You can bring it there, but I'm just gonna leave it a little bit more room. I need to take one more partial out before I leave my runner on. So right now I'm on break even. What a place to be in, yeah? Break even. And you've already taken 2 partials. Wow. That's where you want to be. Come on, SDC, wash for me. Just give me a 10-cent wash and I'll take most of it out. PLTR looks interesting. PLTR. Oh, I took it out, didn't I? Okay. Right here was the trade under 24. Even now might not be late. PLTR. The thing with this is it's just, yeah, maybe I took it off for a reason. You gotta be patient, Jessica. It's one of those things. It's like hunting. Have you ever been hunting, fishing? People who hunt and or fish. do fishing, I think could be good traders if they apply that same concept. But the problem here is they don't though. That's the thing. I know a lot of people like that, and they're complete opposite. It's kind of hard, isn't it? Like you're extremely patient in certain things, but when it comes to trading, it's kind of hard to do. It's not. I'm not just saying Jessica. You. It's me as well. Myself. Everybody pretty much suffers from it. It's it's just. That's why it's not easy. Is it? Bloody Lucid. I think we are extremely quiet at the moment, guys, and I really don't think Apple or Spy has the strength to keep chugging along over the highs of 44 right now, like 44160s. I think it's done its move. Expect a bit of a pullback and then maybe congestion for the whole day, unless something else. Yeah. So I'm expecting that. Yeah. But obviously SDC is not much. It's not going to be responding to SPY that much. Vygr is coming back up again. Vygr. This somehow is looking like Zenon. Vygr. Where is it? Yeah, very same price action as Zenon, but you know this held up is a gap though. That in itself is showing strength. So wouldn't ignore it if it starts breaking out of 4. Just not enough volume for it to do that yet, but it could. Oh, STC bouncing. Okay. Oh, volume coming in. You know what? I'm just gonna on my trailing stop. It's on break even anyway, so I'm just gonna rely on that trailing stop now because I'm not gonna take it out now. You know, this probably is the add point, but I'm not taking out anything yet. I don't like to take out on this move. I will take it out if it starts to trade over the 630s and starts to, you know, takes time. Yes, I'll take it out, but not on this move, no. Almost never on that move. I used to. Every single exit of mine was here or after a move, but no. Yeah, and I mean you are doing quite aggressive exits anyway, so for you it's good. You've already gotten your 2R. You know what else do you want? Maybe even more than that, but for me it's completely different. I'm looking at my watch list and I'm saying to myself, I've done really well by not trading every single setup I see. Today could have been really bad. I'm looking at the charts, the grids. It could have been really bad. And the fact that I'm up today is actually quite good. Yeah, nice one. Well done. Good trade. Good trade. Good trade. Just remember, this is not actually one of those trades that we take that gives us 5 hour or 4 hour, something like that, right? It's just one of those 2 hour kind of trades, right? But even that has covered your two losers. So, in fact, I think three losers, I believe. Three losers. Yeah. So, that's the power of choosing the right stock to trade. One. Two, that stock that you choose has the potential to give you that 5 hour. Yeah, that's a good thing. Good thing. But in your experience, don't be worried about taking over trading, because you really need that screen time experience. I wouldn't really recommend over trading blindly. I'm just saying, if you have time, just experience more trades. But just definitely looking at your setup though, following your setup only. Okay, there might be some opportunities on. Anybody up for any trades? ANY trades? 675. I might take a short ANY. ANY taking short 675s, second 74s. 674s here. Just a bit slow, yes, I understand. Stop could be on the break of 680s. Tight stop if worst case scenario on the break of that. So 672s, 673s. Actually, it's very small, so I'm gonna add as well here, guys. I'm gonna add 672s. Yep, 672s. I've added. My risk is extremely tight on it, so. I've taken some partial on Aapl, by the way, guys. Some partial on Aapl. Taken partial on Aapl. Um, right here. Right here. I believe for a while this might be the high of day. Let's see if that helps. Just can't seem to find the right angle. White? Hmm. Don't know really. Yeah, really nice partial. But I still am swinging it. So, even if you've taken it from like, let's say a fresh trade, then you know the stop is low of this. You know, still good. I think it could still for if you wait for it the whole day, it could actually break out this, give you a decent exit if you're long on it. Yeah, I'm actually short any, but BTBT might have something there as well. Just no, just a bit of a chase now. I wanted to pull back a little bit, 1080s maybe. But you know, I just don't want to leverage too much on the cryptos because if you haven't taken any, then maybe BTBT might provide something around 1080s. So keep an eye on that. I really want to add to SDC, guys. SDC, I'm thinking of adding, but just want to add my partials that I've taken out. I'm looking to add. Just waiting on the tape. Right, just holding off on the ad, holding off. Just waiting on that 637s to break. Let's have a look at that. Alright, I'm adding 637s. 637s. I think I got the 636. I'll have to check. I've added here. My stop still is following that VWAP, guys. So not gonna be, if it does reverse back on me, then I'm not gonna lose much on it. But by doing this, I'm actually going in again, entering kind of like more positions for my runner. So that's a good thing. Just might be a bit early on BT. What is it? Any? For it to start the real move, it needs to take out this guy, this here. That needs to get taken out. If it doesn't do that for the next 30 minutes, I'll just come out of it. Stop somewhere here. On SDC, if you're still in it, you can just keep your stop over 650, maybe around 655s, and just let it work out. But to be honest, on this one, I wouldn't expect too much. If it does hit 6, you have a really decent move on this. I don't. I'm not planning to wait for it to hit that 6. I don't like any. I'm gonna exit early, guys. I just don't like it. Break even on any. Break even on any. Exited. I don't like it. I just no, just a feel thing. I'm out of any A and Y for a break even. Just don't like this bounce. This bounce is not good. I might be early, but I also need to go as well. I feel like if you're taking this, the better stop will be trading off the VWAP. But I just can't wait for it to take me out or do something else. I was waiting for this move. Actually, my stop, my entry after my entry, my thesis was there. It worked out really nicely, but the problem is it just didn't continue. It could easily do that, yes, don't get me wrong. It could do that with your stop over on the VWAP, but I myself don't have the time to do that, to be watching it today, especially. So I'm out. That was supposed to be a quick trade, anyways. And if I do leave, SDC is gonna be the one that I'm gonna keep an eye on. On the break of the VWAP, I'll be out of that. But on around, I would say 610s, around 620s, I'll take some out, and then 610 fully out. So that's the plan with it. I think if you can hold off that pullback on these cryptos, might be a good idea. If you're still watching it, I'm just, it looks good, it looks decent. And what else was there? BTBT, yes. Okay, 1090s. Yeah, you want to make sure that it stays under the VWAP. 1090s. I mean, over and under is fine, but as long as it's under that 1090s. Yeah, you see that area here, that rejection from, as I was mentioning here, this area was quite strong, and it just doesn't have that strength to actually take that out. This is the sign for it, you see. So you were in it, right? Snap. Yeah. I think, yeah, BTBT looks interesting. If I wasn't going, I would have tried it, just like I did on any. Yeah, really nice. Snap, just yeah, slowly creep back up. There was a trade around 75.30s, and then your stop, your partial is 76. Yeah, and then you just let it run. You should, if you had a runner, you should still be in it because it could be the. What was your entry? I would say around 75 35s. Everything off $1. Still a really decent trade, to be honest. Really decent trade. Yeah, maybe your entry wasn't good. That's why it's not a good trade. Which is good to think of it that way. If your setup wasn't there, and then you just rushed it or things like that, that's not a good trade. Doesn't matter what sort of P&L you get from it. That's how you want to look at it. So it's nothing to do with P&L. Anybody can make money, not consistently though. I mean, one trade anybody can make that. Yeah. So it's a good way that good way to gauge is the process. MRK. Let's have a look. Just a bit. I just want to short it here, but by the way, BTBT will look short, interesting short, and also any, and anybody stayed in any. Well done. 11. I would say 1090 break would be your stop on BTBT, and also any. If you are short on this, if this breaks, then you've got a really good trade going for you. Stop is still over 680, which is extremely tight, by the way, right? So yeah, STC is not really. Just gonna rely on this view app. Don't like the price action though. Definitely, I could exit here, the whole thing, still be up a little bit on the last portions, but just feel like it's a bit slow for it to take out that view app, and I should rely on it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. The pop, then 3 red candles to view app. Snap, right? Snappy-licious. Pop, 3 red candle view app. Actually, that's not. I don't know whether your setup is there, but I would have called that. I have a setup like that, so if it's in line with my setups, for me that would have been a setup trade, but for you it might not have been. So it depends. Still a good trade. Nicely, if the risk was handled nicely, and the reward is absolutely brilliant. Chased its second red candle. This one here. Okay, here. First red candle. I thought there were 3 red candles. Yes. Okay, that's what I was wondering. If you had taken around here, then you've got really decent risk to reward. Really decent. Like, I mean, I'll definitely call that your typical break above the VWAP and then pull back to the VWAP bounce setup. But you took it here. Yeah, that's the chase. That's a chase. And Snap doesn't really, remember, Snap doesn't have any catalyst, or it's not a really very strong moving stock for you to be taking this quick chase. Just remember, those quick chases are taken on. I can't show you any stock today that has done that. Actually, I might have. You see here, AFRM. Not even AFRM. AFRM is daily is much better looking than Snap, but I want to. I can't really. I don't have anything to show. Maybe this one. So I'm out of SDC, by the way, guys. SDC, I'm out of it. Just over on the break of 650. So just get back a little bit on the last portion, but that's fine. Somewhere here. Just had that. I forgot to take off my hard stop, but that's fine. It might be a good thing that it took me out. Yeah, so we were discussing Snap. So I just can't show you. Your entry would be ideal if something is moving extremely fast, extremely with good momentum. Usually you get these pumps. Okay, maybe Grom did it. You see here? Yeah, I'm not saying this is the example, but let's say you've got a really decent moving stock, a squeezer. Usually it works. That little tiny pullback works on those stocks, not on major slow movers like Snap and stuff like that. For them, you can easily wait up, like you know, easily you can wait. There'll be plenty of pullbacks. What was it yesterday? No, which one was it? No, 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 no. Which one was it? So I just trying to find that stock that yesterday. Which stock was it yesterday? It just pumped and dumped. It might be Chrome actually. Wasn't it Chrome yesterday? Yeah, there we go. Right. So you've got these tiny pullbacks on these momentum stocks, right? Tiny pullback, boom. Tiny pullback, boom. Tiny pullback, boom. So I'm not saying it's gonna work all the time, but what I mean is like you gotta watch for what sort of style of stock is that and what it's doing at that time. If the momentum is very very fast, and especially when the volume came in here on this one, these ones really tiny pullbacks, never pulls back big. Now on this one, if you do get a massive pullback, that's usually the reversal. Unfortunately. So yeah, that's what I mean. The difference between the tiny pullback entry with Snap. All right, just see ya. So what are we in? Any trades? Anybody in anything? Ay, 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 ay. Yep, BT. Yeah, that held nicely. Yep. Um, I think this has potential if it starts to break that 1050s. Yeah. Yeah, really good. I think the daily on this one looks much better than any. So on this one, I think better trade was definitely BT. Definitely BT. Yep. Looks much more interesting. Yeah, so today I am green, definitely not by just over 1 hour. I'm not actually counting Aapl because that's completely different story. I'm up on Aapl quite a bit, but that's swing idea. And on STC with this loss. Now remember, this loss was a small one, less than 1 hour definitely, because very tiny. And then I started here short, two partials, and then added again a little bit, and then got stopped out. So on this whole thing, slight, just over, green 1 hour, over 1 hour, maybe close to even 1.5, something like that. So I just around 1 hour maybe today for the whole day. Very slow day for me, but I'll take that. I will take that because this week we've been doing well actually. I think every single day I'm green, and when was it? 10 hour day we had. Remember CEI 10 hour day. So this week is looking really good for me. So let me have a look. What did I get on? The whole thing is 28, just over 1 hour on that. Don't know why. Let's see. So plus 1 hour for today. I'm okay with that. Yeah, the momentum also is dying down. That's the thing. That's why I took off this any trade, and then later on I will see this probably around the sixes here because I took it off. But I'm okay with that. Anyways, guys, if there's no more questions, I will leave you until tomorrow. Take it easy. Stay safe. Alright, guys. I don't think I have any trades for me to update, so I am perfectly fine with that. If you have any trades, obviously, just keep an eye on it. And I wish you best of luck. I'll see you tomorrow at 9:15 EST. Might try to be a bit early, but we'll see. Alright, guys. Ciao.